Look who's monkeying around now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Jason, Joe, and Crams are here. It is Monkees Week, and we have ranked the 13 studio albums. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. And now we're going to give you our top 10 favorite songs by the Monkees. We'll see if Cram can come up with 10. But Joe's going to kick us off, right?
I am. I enjoyed this Monkees week very much. Jason said that they're more of a songs band than an album band. Definitely agree. But they have some really strong songs. You might be surprised at the hits that don't make my list. One that does, I got Last Train to Clarksville. Just a really good song. I mean, it's really well written. It's sung very nicely, and it's played by very quality, session musicians. It's a strong 60s pop song. Not much more to say about it. Number 9, All of Your Toys. This was not on any of the studio albums. It was on showed up on Missing Links as one of their many unused tracks. But this one has a cool 12-string part from Naismith, some nice harpsichord from Torque, and a nice juxtaposition between the playful, jaunty music and the darker themes and minor key vocal parts. Number 8, I got Listen to the Band. Just a really cool mix of horns and country instrumentation. There's some just, trumpet, trombone, tuba mixed in with harmonica and steel guitar and some honky-tonk like piano. Just a really cool, full track. Really shows off Nesmith's growth as a producer and a player. Number 7, Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another great Goff and King number. Definitely a Beatlesy bent to it. But I like the lyrics with the dissatisfaction towards the suburbs, contrasting with the bright and upbeat sound and a really cool opening guitar part from Nesmith. Number 6, long title, Do I Have to Do This All Over Again? One of Peter Tork's best songs. Every time I hear some of these tunes written by Tork and Dolenz, I'm just wanting more. I wish they'd done more. This one features a really great lead guitar part from Stephen Stills from Head. Number 5, Good Clean Fun. I think this is probably Nesmith's best country rock song. I got some really great banjo from Bobby Thompson, steel guitar from Lloyd Green, some great violin on here. And this one just really leans into the country rock sound, features really great Nashville session players. It really shows the way forward for Nesmith in the country rock genre. Number 4, Randy Scouse Git. Just a really nuts, odd song from Mickey Dolenz. It's got this really loud chorus with screaming organ. Dolenz is just yelling at the top of his lungs here. There's like a weird little drum outro. It's just all these weird sounds that you don't expect from the Monkees. And it's just really cool. It's a Mickey Dolenz original, one of the very few, but damn, is it effective. Number 3, Cuddly Toy. Just a great Harry Nilsson written number. Got a great pop bounce. And apparently it's about gangbangs. And you can kind of see from the lyrics, there's some subversive stuff in there, which is fun to see that smack dab in the middle of a Monkees album. Number 2, I'm going to go with Valerie, which somehow I'd never heard before. So when I heard it with the fuzz, guitar, all the brass and that great rising vocal arrangement, the intricate Spanish guitar runs all over the place, the big marching band drums, and it kind of blew my mind that the Monkees had done this and that I'd never heard it before because it just kicks so much ass. Number 1, that was going to be Porpoise Song, a really great, dreamy, psychedelic Goff and King number. The vocals from Dolenz and Jones are just fantastic. The vocals just meld into each other really beautifully. Great keys from Leon Russell and some great clashing guitar in there as well. Gary Goffin produces, and it just sounds amazing. Just love the thickness of the music here. Really cool, really great song from Head. and the best Monkey song, in my opinion.
Nice list, my dog. Now, I have 10 songs from the Monkees to make my top 10 favorite Monkey songs list. But let's be honest, I don't like any of these songs. I kind of like my favorite Monkey song, but I don't really like any of these. So, number 10, Jason spoke about this eloquently. I've got As We Go Along, kind of a really nice, big, expansive, giant, moving down the road kind of folk track. Didn't know there were so many guitarists on it, but that's pretty cool. Their guitar work is really nice, and it's got a really casual, beautiful nature to it. This is the kind of airy stuff that I want, not the vapid pop airy stuff. Number 9, I've got The Kind of Girl I Could Love. Still too much Beatles wannabe in the chorus, but the Beatles are a lot better than the Monkees, so I guess it kind of works. I also kind of like the more country traveling roadside nature here. Good little guitar part in the lead. Number 8, Don't Call on Me. Got almost like a lounge singer kind of feel. Obviously, these are the songs that don't sound like the Monkees much at all. I like the kind of laissez-faire guitar part. Almost like a Burt Bacharach kind of feel, and the smooth little bass line is very pretty. Number 7, I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. Mickey, probably my favorite singer here. This song is somewhere between like Season of the Witch and Venus and like Anna-Gata-Da-Vida. It's got like cool kind of acid organ on it, which I dig. Number 6, Me and Magdalena. Ben Gibbard serving this as a writer. And you can kind of tell. I wonder if there's any versions that he does here, because it's a pretty well-written song. It's really warm. It's very soothing, but it's got this kind of delicate density to it at the same time, which I dig. Number 5, Ticket on a Ferry Ride. The harmonies have a really nice whimsical nature. It feels like you're casually just floating down this river, and it hits the mark pretty well. Playing in the back is really nice too, with kind of that low-key piano and bass. Number 4, Love Is Only Sleeping, sung by Michael. I dig it a lot. I think it's really pretty composition, pretty interesting. And it's got a really cool message about the patience of love. Number 3, Oh My. Mickey sounds pretty damn cool on here, I will say. He's got really cool rock cadence, really good command. The frontman presence is pretty strong here. And the guitar is pretty cool, and it's got some dynamic to it. And there are some good guitar lines throughout, but like when you really get the attitude in the guitar, it's nice. And then number 2, I've got Porpoise Song from Head. Really cool, whimsical, psychedelic kind of sonic quality. Pretty trippy. It feels like you're underwater with that organ. And the orchestration in it is great. Just got that really nice, tremendous, slow, relaxed, chilled, stone kind of pace. And then to throw in a big curveball here, my number 1 is actually a Davey song. It is Shades of Grey. The melancholy nature, it's not just him singing on here, but he's on it, and it's pretty melodic, really good melancholy in it. Nice and soft and pretty. Jones and Torque sounding pretty good, and the piano and the strings together are just really nice. I wish they did that a little more. I don't want the sunny bullshit pop that Jason loves. And then they match the attitude of the song, sung really well. That's it. That's what I got.
All right. My top 10 Monkey songs. Number 10, You Just May Be the One. Great birdsy country rock tune. Perhaps the first great Mike Nesmith song track. Love the 12-string guitar on it. Dolan's drumming is great too. I love the hi-hat rhythm he does. Very cool. Number 9, I've got Pleasant Valley Sunday. One of their biggest hits, and rightfully so, written by Goffin and King. I love that main guitar riff. I think it shares a bit of Beatles DNA, a little bit of Day Tripper, a little bit of Paperback Writer in it as well. Number 8, I've got Porpoise Song, another Goffin and King track. This one's weird, though. I don't think it sounds much like a Goffin and King song. It's kind of like surprising that when I went through and looked at the credits that they were the ones who wrote it. Very different, kind of spacey and psychedelic. Great keyboard work from Leon Russell and Ralph Schuckett, who would later go on to be a member of Utopia. Got to get my Todd mention in for the week. Number 7, Forget That Girl, written by Chip Douglas, sung by Davy Jones, has a really sweet melody with Davy going up into his falsetto. It's got a little bit of a bossa nova feel, but it also has a little bit of Motown in the bass line as well, especially in the intro section. Number 6, I've got Last Train to Clarksville, just one of the greatest guitar riffs of the 60s, just a near perfect blending of like the Beatles and the Byrds sounds. It's right in the middle, and I think it's great. Number 5, I've got Hold On Girl, a great Davy tune from more of the Monkees. I love how the backing vocals take over the first line of the chorus, and then Davy kind of responds to it. The hand claps are really effective on this track as well, kind of pushing the rhythm along. Fun tune. Number 4, I've got Listen to the Band, Nesmith's first A-side single with the Monkees, killer country rock tune embellished with big brass arrangements. His voice sounds so big and full on it, just amazing sounding. He sounds almost like Kenny Rogers on this track. It's just really cool. Number 3, I've got Daydream Believer, perfect song in every sense of the word, written by John Stewart of the Kingston Trio. The way it lifts with the horns in the chorus and sinks back in to the verse with strings, the drum part, just perfect pop arranging, and I don't think Davy Jones was ever better. As we go along, my number 2, gorgeous folk song with an army of guitars, including Ry Cooder and Neil Young playing on it, Danny Korchmar as well. And I think it's one of Mickey Dolenz' most understated vocal performances. My number 1, though, is She, the leadoff track from More. Dolenz sounds great on it. The backing vocals are amazing. The rhythm on it's killer. It's got a lot of attitude in the verses that just opens up into those big melodic sections. Love the push-pull of the arrangement going different parts. Very cool song. Was also a single for Del Shannon in 1965. So there you go. Look who's monkeying around now.
If we were the Monkees, which monkey would we be?
Well, Jason would be Davy for sure. You would be Michael, and I would be Mickey. I think that's slam dunk.
I'm Peter
Good
Tork.
with that.
I'm Peter Tork for sure.
Shut up. Or did you mean? Or did you mean monkey species of monkeys?
I meant from the band. Yeah, you got it right.
I'm double repping the Sox because, as unhappy as I was that we had to listen to the Monkees, we also lost Jose Abreu to a 3-year deal with the Astros. So, it's been tough on me.
Tough week for Crams.
I lost my headphones today too.
You should listen to the Monkees. They'll make you feel better. Very bright, poppy 60s band. You may have heard of them.
I'm sad. Let's talk about TV theme songs tomorrow to cheer us up.
Deal. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow the links in the description to our website, Patreon, merch, social media. We'll see you in the next one. TV themes, side 3.